Hey guys, so today's video is obviously going to be a Halloween tutorial, but it's also going to be a collab video. I got asked to do a collab with Misplacedmoo, so we chose to do like famous witches, and for my famous witch I chose Ursula from The Little Mermaid, which just happens to be like one of my favorite movies. So yeah, I will have a link down below where you can go and watch her video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Artistry finishing lotion and just a couple pumps of that, and this is going to go all over my face. Since I did just wash my face, I want to make sure that it is smooth enough for the makeup application. Okay, so all of the eyeshadows that I'm going to be using today are all coming from the BH Cosmetics 120 color eyeshadow palette. It's the second edition one, so you can find all of the shadows that I'm using in this palette. Okay, and to create the color purple all over my face, I took the a flat top like shader brush, I guess, from I believe Coastal Scents, and I just swirled it around in the blue and the purple to create as much of a lavender effect as I could. I originally started doing a completely different look, and I didn't like the way that the paint applied, so I figured that I would do this, and I knew that it worked because I've done it before. So I'm just going to swirl this around, and I'm going to do this quite a few times until I get the exact shade of purple that I want. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a MAC 139 brush, and I'm going to use that to get some of this really like pretty turquoise color. It's super pigmented, and then I'm going to pat this color all over my lid, all the way up to the brow. Okay, for this next step, I'm going to be using the Black Ground Paint Pot from MAC, and I really like this for this step because it goes on really smoothly. So I'm just going to take a really like skinny brush. You can even use like a little paintbrush. I think this one might actually be a lip brush from like Sally's or something. But yeah, I'm just going to draw on the eyebrows, and I really like this because since it does go on really smoothly, and these eyebrows are very like curvy, it makes it a lot easier. I'm really surprised that I was able to get them like the same. I usually cannot do that. I did go over them a couple more times just to make sure they were as thick as I wanted them and to darken them up a little bit also. Okay, next I'm going to be taking my 217 brush from MAC, and I'm going to be using the darkest brown color in this palette, and I am going to apply this color between my real eyebrow and my fake eyebrow, so my pretend brow bone, I guess. And I'm just going to do this a few times until it's a really deep brown like I want. Okay, and then next I'm going to be taking a fluffy brush from Sally's, and using that same turquoise color, I'm going to bring that turquoise all the way around the bottom part of my eyes and extend it past my lower lash line. And I'm going to obviously do that for both eyes. Now, I forgot to mention before that this turquoise does have a some fallout, so I just take that same like flat top brush and I go back over it with a little bit of the purple to kind of eliminate that fallout. Okay, so for the eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Black Ground Paint Pot because, like I said before, I really like how smoothly it applies, and I don't have the steadiest hand with a liquid eyeliner. So for this, you're just going to create a really thick winged out liner on the upper lash line, and of course you're going to wing it out further than what you normally would. Then you want to take and create a little another little wing going up above that one slightly, just to create the illusion of really long like lashes. Then on the lower lash line, so that you can get almost like a doll-like effect, you're just going to create two on the outer corners of your eyes, two lashes on the bottom as well. Okay, then I took my Perversion liquid eyeliner from Urban Decay, and I just kind of went over most of the black that I did, just to kind of darken it up and to make the tips of the wings look a little bit more pointed. Okay, the next thing that I did is I took my Milani Liquid Light eyeliner and I lined my lower waterline, including my lower lash line, kind of thick. But yeah, simple as that. There's nothing like special to it that I did for it. Okay, after that, I went ahead, I curled my lashes, and then I applied my L'Oreal Double Extend Tubes mascara to all of my lashes, top and bottom. And I made sure that I did like a couple coats of this, just because she did have really thick lashes, and I didn't have any lash glue, so I could not put on my false lashes. Okay, for the lips, I just took a red lip liner, and then you really want to like accentuate the cupid's bow and make it a lot more pointy, I guess. If yours isn't already like that, mine is more rounded, so I did have to like make it more pointy. Um, and then for the bottom, I tried to just kind of like square off the bottom lip a lot more because hers is like a boxier shape on bottom. So I made sure that I outlined my lips and then I filled them in with a lip liner. Okay, and then for the lipstick, I just took a red shade of lipstick. This is from like Rimmel London, and I think it's called like Temptation. I cannot remember off the top of my head. Okay, and then this step, what I did was I actually took my Studio Gear concealer and a pencil brush, and I went over my eyebrows with that. Then I took that same 239 brush in that turquoise color, and I went over them with that. Then I took just an eyeshadow brush. It doesn't really matter. A thinner one will work better. And then I took a dark shade of purple and I went over the outer edges of my actual eyebrows to create like a fake looking crease. Okay, so I cannot believe I almost forgot to do her mole. Ursula has like a big mole right to the right of her like bottom lip. So I just used my Urban Decay liquid eyeliner again and just created like a fake looking mole with it. So there is my Ursula the Sea Witch Halloween makeup tutorial. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and thank you to Misplacedmoo who wanted to do a collab video with me. So yeah, I'll see you guys all again soon. Bye.